His health. He actually got kicked in the first play of the game by Jordan last week, and then he re-aggravated the injury last night against Milwaukee, I should say. There was some question as to whether he would play. He came out, shot around, and he said, "I'm ready to go," and he will start tonight. Front court starters. P.J. Brown, Lee Nalon, and Eldon Campbell. And the head coach is Paul Silas in his 4th year with Charlotte. Record of 208 and 266. His 7th season as a head coach. 3 years with San Diego and 4 years in Charlotte. The Wizards are at 500 with a record of 14 and 14. They are 5 and 6 here at home and 9 and 8 on the road. Hubert Davis and Chris Whitney start in the backcourt for Washington. With Michael Jordan, Popeye Jones, and Jahidi White at the center. The head coach for the Wizards is Doug Collins. He is assisted by Brian James, Larry Drew, Johnny Bach, and the Wizards trainer is Steve Stricker. The Hornets put 6 players in double figures against the Wizards last Wednesday. P.J. Brown had 11, Lee Nalon had 12, Campbell 17, Baron Davis 15, Wesley 11, and Stacey Augmon had 10 points off the bench, and he did a nice job defensively on Michael Jordan.
Well, they did, and they badly out-rebounded Washington. I think it'll be interesting to see how this team comes out, Washington that is, to try to establish themselves inside and not allow this team to get off.
First shot of the game is a beauty for Eldon Campbell, who missed just 1 shot when these two teams played last week. He was 7 of 8.
Yeah, but I like the way Jahidi was holding his ground. Just keep Eldon shooting those fadeaway jump shots. And we'll see, take our chances.
Jordan fadeaway, got it. Michael Jordan, who's now averaging 22.7 points a game. He's 12th in the league. 6 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.6 steals per contest. You remember in that game, Phil, the real problem was that these guys barely missed. They shot almost 60% for the entire game, and then, of course, they out-rebounded the Wizards, as you said, by 22.
Yeah, both those things combined just don't leave you much of a chance. However, Washington was still in the game down in the stretch and had a chance to tie this thing up.
Jordan again, he's 2 for 2. As you know, Richard Hamilton's still on the injured list, not available tonight. He pulled a groin, and he's out for at least another 4 games, could be more than that. And the team continues to play without Christian Laettner as well.
Bad miss that time by Campbell. But again, Jahidi keeping him out on the perimeter, not letting him get close to the basket.
White lost the ball, now gets it back. Short jump hook and shot down on it and missed it badly. Baron Davis re-injured a knee. He was actually kicked in the left knee. Might have been the right knee.
I think it was the right knee. Yeah, got kicked by Jordan first, and then in their game last night against the Bucks. Nice move. He already had 6 points, speaking of Jordan, that is.
Here's Lee Nalon, who played well against the Wizards. And then Davis got kicked again last night, and then, as you said, in the game against the Bucks, that game was at Charlotte. A big win for Milwaukee. So Davis came out in shoot-around and just tested the knee, but he was bouncing around like a spry young kid and started.
Well, he wants to keep that streak alive, and Jordan wants to keep his alive too.
And so far he is. He's 4 for 4, has 8 points, and he's red hot. Michael, who had his career low at Indiana, 6 points in the game. His previous career low was 8 back in 1986 in a game against Cleveland. That's the only time in his career he had been held under double digits. Davis missing.
It's kind of interesting talking with Gil McGregor, who does the game for Charlotte. They had some concern over that end. Number one, Charlotte was a team that ended Washington's streak. Of course, Jordan having just 6 points, they figured for sure Jordan would come out on fire, and that's what he's done.
I'll tell you what, you mentioned it the last game. You don't want to be a team playing a Jordan team after you've been
disappointing loss.
Right.
Yeah.
And same way tonight after Charlotte beat the Wizards last week. I wouldn't want to come in here and play this Washington team with Jordan on the squad.
I agree with you. And again, we'll see if Jordan can transfer that mental attitude to the rest of his teammates.
This one, he shoots a little strong. Of course, they do have to rearrange things a little offensively without Richard Hamilton, who added 20 points per game to this squad.
Yeah.
Popeye with a nice rebound, but he stepped on the line out of bounds. Jordan on Thursday, 11 of 28. Correction, that was in the Charlotte game. Thursday, 6 points in 25 minutes, and 8 points in 4 minutes already here tonight. P.J. Brown draws the foul, and he scores.
Well, P.J. Brown is the team's leading rebounder. In fact, he's 11th in the league in rebounding. And he was a player that really kind of surprised you in that meeting 3 days ago, in that he was, I believe, 5 for 6 from the field, and at least 3 of them were jumpers. So you don't expect to get that kind of play from him. But again, I think this first quarter will be interesting to watch to see how Washington's front line players try to establish themselves against this front line that really dominated them down in Charlotte.
And the Hornets have come back to take the lead at 9-8. Steve Buckhands, Phil Chenier with you tonight from Washington. The Wizards will play 6 of their next 7 games here. Popeye, a good tip up and in by Jordan. One of the major problems at Indiana was transition defense, as the Wizards just could not get back.
It started from the first play.
Jordan makes a move, goes up and has it blocked by Davis, and a foul call.
Jordan and Barron having a few words. Barron is a player that can really get up in the air and wanted to challenge Jordan on that shot. Jordan telling him, you got me with the shoulder. Let's see. Tries to cross over a little bit on the right shoulder there. Barron not agreeing with the call, but picks up the foul.
Jordan has 10 points in less than 5 minutes on 5 of 6 shooting, and a timeout on the floor with 7:17 to go first quarter. The Wizards lead it by 1. The field, he's got a couple of rebounds, 10 points. He'll have a chance here in a second to make it 11.
You see him shooting the fadeaway jumper, getting good looks. There makes a nice move to slip inside the defense. Again, the jumper also got an offensive rebound put back.
MJ, who's been struggling a little bit lately from the free throw line, misses his first. He's now 118 of 147 on the season, about 81%, and he makes 1 of 2. Wizards by 2. They've lost 2 straight games after winning 9 in a row. A great pass, and Brown stuffs it in. Outstanding look.
It really was. First of all, Baron Davis delivers the ball to Campbell off the double team, but then Campbell shuffles the pass over to PJ. So good interior passing from the big man.
Jordan again had it knocked away and went out of bounds. It looked like somebody hit either the ball or his hand.
Yeah, I think he was trying to shovel a pass off to Popeye, but lost control of it. Couldn't tell why. Like you said, somebody either hit it or hit his arm. Oh.
Campbell gets away from Jahidi, who lost him momentarily and pays the price.
Well, Jahidi was anticipating that pick and roll, and he was cheating on it, and they made him pay.
And Charlotte has scored 4 straight to go from 2 down to leading by 2. MJ baseline, takes the jumper and hits it.
Well, Jordan got touched on the elbow that time by Nalen. He gave a little eye to the official.
Michael has missed just 1 shot in 7 attempts. He's got 13 first quarter points, and an offensive foul is called on Campbell. Wizards also without the services of Courtney Alexander this evening. Now, he was reactivated when Richard Hamilton went on the injured list, but Alexander has had a bad ankle. And he's not able to go tonight. So the Wizards a little bit short-handed.
Yeah, according to reports, he complained after that Indiana game that his ankle was sore again. So he's in street clothes.
David Wesley, nice fake on Jordan. Fakes him again. Good defense by MJ. And the fans applaud the effort. Double team. Now here comes Campbell, who switches it off to Brown, and that's beautiful ball movement.
I tell you, not much you can do about that. They had Hubert Davis on nailing a big size advantage, so they have to overload the side. Washington rotated their defense, but you saw, once again, some excellent interior passing.
Jordan has 13 points. The rest of the team has not scored. They take care of that. Hubert Davis with his 27th three-pointer of the season. He's 14th in the NBA in that category, shooting about 43%.
Yeah, I think they've got to try to take advantage of that, find ways to get him a couple of good looks, a few more than he saw certainly in Indiana.
Jahidi muscling Campbell and then fouls him. And on Jahidi, that, I believe, will be his second personal. Everywhere welcoming MJ home. He didn't disappoint either.
Yeah.
Had a great game. Jordan backs in, fade away, one shot. 15 points for his airness on 7 of 9 shooting. Jordan had 28 points in that game and 7 assists. Campbell, short jumper, got another one. Boy, Phil, the big men continue to shoot well for this team.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't expect this team to come in and have their front line starters shoot the way they did in Charlotte, 18 for 21. But so far, they're keeping up with the pace.
Campbell is 4 of 5 tonight. Hornets by 1 with possession. Campbell has made all 3 of his shots. Let's see what happens here. He misses that one.
A little bit outside his range, I'd say.
Jordan pulls up, not outside of his range. 17 points in the quarter for Michael Jordan. Now the question is, will Doug Collins bring him out? He's been bringing him out right around now. How much can you let him play?
Yeah, you may want to try and milk that.
Wow, I thought Campbell thought it might be a jump ball call. I did as well.
Well, he just gave up. He didn't play the whistle, that's for sure. He just started walking with the ball. Good call by the official. He gets tied up by 3 Washington defenders and gets a little frustrated, and at this point just walks away.
And Chris Whitney's there to make the call. Jordan off a screen. Got another one. He's red hot. 19 in the period. How can you bring him out?
We'll see what Doug decides.
Campbell against Hayward, and Jordan stole the ball. Here he goes again. That's blocked away. Hayward is there to battle with it. And it's saved by Charlotte. They run 3 on 2. Wesley in the paint. Blocked away. Popeye Jones. And a timeout on the floor with 2:48 to go in the period. He's played 9 minutes, has 19 points. The rest of the Wizards team has 3 points, and that would be Hubert Davis's 3-point jumper. So Jordan has 19, Davis has 3, and that's your scoring for Washington. The Wizards, the rest of the Wizards are 1 of 5, MJ 9 of 12. Here he is again. Off the glass. Oh. Scoring! Tremendous off-balance shot by the Wizard.
He felt the presence of PJ going after this shot, and in midair, he changes his direction. Watch him lean inside. PJ has nothing to do but come down the backside of Jordan, commits the foul. And the 3-point play. What is that?
That's 22, so he's 1 away from tying Bernard King and 2 away from setting a new franchise record. But he is just spectacular. Jamal McGlure gets his own rebound. Blocked by Haywood, and what's the call? Foul on Brendan Haywood. Deron Lou in the game. Here's MJ. Can he do it again? Going against Brown. Fires one up. He missed that one. Wizards by 4. Baron Davis out to Bryce Drew, who did some damage against the Wizards the other night. And now they reset.
Have his headband on here. I was wondering who that guy was out there.
Yeah, without the headband. And a push off. Well, I thought they were going to get P.J. Brown for pushing off, but instead they get...
No, they got Popeye. Popeye pushed off. In fact, he pushed McGlure, I think.
Take another look.
To P.J. Take a look. He pushed... that was P.J. that he pushed.
Oh, okay.
You see the right arm extended.
Aton Thomas checking in for the Wizards. Popeye comes out. Jones with 1 personal foul. And Doug Collins, I think, wants to get him out before he has a chance to pick up that.
That's the problem with Popeye. He's been picking up fouls very quickly.
Davis in the paint, kicks it off, and the slam dunk, score the goal, and a foul is called.
Well, they continue to get these points in the paint. We've seen some tremendous passing from the big men. This time it's set up by the team's leading assist man, Baron Davis, who penetrates into the middle, draws the defense, finds the open lane, and McGlure finishes it off. And they've got to do something to shut those lanes down and not allow those passes that lead to such easy baskets.
McGlure is good on the three-point play, and again, the Hornets have sliced the lead to 1. Tyrone Nesby in the contest. And McGlure is called for a foul. Second on him, and the Wizards will have it on the side. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lou, Haywood, Nesby, Jordan, and Thomas for the Wizards. Paul Silas's club 13-16 right now. 9-8 on the road. Here's MJ. Spins. Backing in on Nalon. Draws the foul, and Michael will go to the line.
Well, Nalon is a challenge at that 3 spot because he's 6'9", very strong, but Jordan's still able to hold his ground. Nalon forced to get even more physical, buys into the fake, and Jordan goes to the line for 2.
So Jordan to tie the franchise record at 23, set by Bernard King in 1990. And Michael to set a new Washington franchise record for most points in the first quarter of play. And he does it. 24 for Jordan in the game. Davis' short jumper doesn't go. Up ahead to Nesby.
Yeah. Good communication. Nesby running the floor strong, is able to beat down the defenders and get the dunk.
Nesby and Davis, the only other Wizards to score. McGlure gets it off the glass on the reverse, where they continue to get points in the paint.
Inside, that's right.
Washington by 3. 6-second difference on the shot and game clock. Jordan stolen by Bryce Drew. Took his eye off of it for a moment. Alley-oop coming, Nalon, and he missed it. Tip in no good. Foul tip is good. P.J. Brown. That's unfortunate. Lou fade away, missed it, a little bit short. Off of Nesby, out of bounds, and that is the end of the first quarter. A spectacular period for the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan, who gets a hand, missed just 4 shots in 14 attempts. 24 points for Jordan. And after one, it's Washington 29, Charlotte 28. Comes out. MJ played all 12 minutes, scored 24 points. 14 from the floor, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, and he's back in. Charlotte by 1. Jordan off the screen, got 26 first half points.
Well, the timing on that was perfect. They rubbed Nalen off on a couple of picks, and Jordan curled around that pick and was receiving the ball and shooting it.
And he steals it. Jordan against Wesley. Fade away. Missed that one. Wesley the other way with Lou on to Davis, who drives easily and scores. Chris Whitney will come in for Tyronn Lue. Approaching the 5-minute mark in the half. Hornets by 1 again. Look for Jordan. MJ against Campbell. He takes him one-on-one, spots up, and hits. He's scratching that itch now, isn't he?
He's got some of these players scratching their head.
Lou called for a foul. And nobody around here likes it much. Lou, Jordan, or Collins. Jordan, 12 of 17, 28 first half points, and a timeout on the floor. And once again, Charlotte with the lead by 1. Chris Whitney back in the game, and Jordan is fouled by Nalen. Derek Stafford mouths to Michael Jordan. Did you like that one, Michael?
Look, officials should get into those kind of conversations now.
Probably not, but when you have the media sitting this close to the court, sometimes we have a bit of an advantage. Jordan off the screen, that's off the mark, and rebound by Jahadi White for 2.
Well, Jahadi that time fought off the block out from Eldon Campbell, just forced his way to the basket, and hopefully we see more of that. That's what I'm talking about. The will to win, the will to get those rebounds.
Jahadi's at 5 points a game and a little better than 5.5 rebounds. Campbell with an open look. Well, look at Nalen in there for the rebound. How do you like that? Lee Nalen at 6'9".
When you're rotating your defense like that, it's very difficult to box out because you're just rotating to positions. Nalen got a running start for that offensive rebound.
Davis gets an open look at a 3 and hits his 3rd three-pointer of the game.
Gets a high five from Jordan. That pass could have been for either one of them.
Hubert, who tied his career high with 6 three-pointers the first time the Wizards played the Pacers this year, in a season-high 21 points. P.J. Brown misses, and Popeye's there. Here comes Whitney. Cross court for Davis again. Backs up, fires, and got another one.
Good recognition. Davis was calling for the ball, but Whitney was on the other side of the court, but he was able to see him in transition. That was good recognition.
Hubert is 4 for 4 from the three-point department. He's also got an additional field goal. He has 14 points, and he has not missed tonight. Jordan called for a foul on Brown. He had no other choice.
The ball swings back out top, but the quick pass goes in, and it goes in before Jordan can adjust and get back. Jahadi has to swing out to the perimeter player. Just good interior passing, and we've been seeing a lot of that from Charlotte tonight. And you see, they're making the rotation, but before that rotation can take place, they've zipped the pass in there, and Jordan is forced to foul.
Michael Jordan. Has 28 points in the game. There you go. And Hubert Davis has 14 on 4 of 4 from three-point range. Jordan set a franchise record for most points scored in a first quarter of play, had 24. Bernard King had the previous first quarter high of 23. The franchise high for most points scored in any quarter by a Wizard is 28 by Jeff Malone at Phoenix back in 1988 on February 27th. Wizards by 3. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier, as Washington looks to get back on the winning track after losing 2 in a row to this Charlotte club and the Indiana Pacers the other night. Jordan, this time he's got Augmon on him, gets rid of him, fires, and gets the bounce. 30 points in the half for Michael Jordan.
Well, it's been that kind of night for MJ. Had the soft touch, got the shooter's roll, and that ball dropped right in.
Shahidi comes out to help. Now they go great pass inside, blocked away. And before that ball was blocked, I think a foul was called by Derek Stafford. It was called on Chris Whitney.
But Whitney thinking that he was the only defender on PJ. You see how PJ spotted up there? He knew that he had the small man on his back. Once again, I'm really impressed with the passing that we've been seeing from Charlotte. They've been delivering some passes. And what about the hustle from Jahidi White? Even though he picked up the foul, no, that foul was on Chris Whitney, but he saved a potential three-point play.
P.J. Brown has made all 6 of his free throws. He's missed just 2 field goals.
He's shooting about 86%. He's the team's best, second best free throw shooter behind Mashburn.
PJ is 17th in the NBA in free throw shooting. Of course, Mashburn not available to play. Jordan backs in and is fouled by Augmon. In fact, Mashburn played the first 9 games of the season, and then the first game he missed was against the Wizards when they played here, and he hasn't played since.
Well, if you remember, that was the game that not only he but David Wesley also missed. They had 2 of their top 3 leading scorers out of the lineup.
And they still beat the Wizards 95-88 on November 20th. Mashburn pulled.
That was the game that not only he but David Wesley also missed. They had 2 of their top 3 leading scorers out of the lineup.
And they still beat the Wizards 95-88 on November 20th. Mashburn pulled a groin muscle in practice the day before that Wizards game. Here's Jordan again. On Augmon. What a shot by Jordan! He had Augmon twisted around like a pretzel. 32 for MJ. Wesley from way outside. Look at P.J. Brown is all over the glass. Davis for 3, short. Nesby back in for Washington. Here's MJ going to the hoop again. Reverse, no call. He can't believe it. Here comes Davis the other way. Doug Collins wants a 20-second timeout. Knocked away. Jahidi fights for it, and it's pulled away by Charlotte. What a move. Blocked by Nesby.
What a play.
MJ waits. Davis for 3. Missed it. Nesby's there. Now they'll reset and use the shot clock to end the half.
2 really good hustle plays from Tyrone Nesby.
Jordan in control with 8 seconds to shoot. Pulls up. How about Jordan? Is he unbelievable? Davis missed it at the buzzer. Standing ovation for the greatest player of all time. Michael Jordan, 34 points in the half. fans at MCI Center going crazy. Halftime, and the Wizards lead it by 5 on the strength of Michael Jordan's 34 points, a new team record for a half.
Scorching anybody coming close to him. Here he dips inside of Baron Davis. Lee Nalen has been the recipient of most of those Jordan jumpers. Here he's trailing the pick. Jordan elevates and drops the jumper again. Now they put the big man on Eldon Campbell, shoots right over him. And then Stacey Augmon, who is the defensive stopper, gets posterized there and there. Jordan 15 for 22 with 24 points in the first quarter, had 10 points in the second quarter in only 6 minutes. So, I mean, he's scoring almost 2 points a minute.
You see the records. The 24 is a record for a first quarter of play, not for any quarter. That belongs to Jeff Malone, who once hit for 28 in a period. And the team record for points and a half and field goals as well. And Hubert Davis missed just one three-point shot. He was 4 of 5. So we'll see if the Wizards can continue this shooting and do a little bit better job on the rebounding boards. They were down 21-19 on the Globe. Think we're going to lose the momentum of the 9-game win streak, come back and lose 9. It's how well you can go back and build character and come back and play solid basketball.
Yeah, they've got a great opportunity, like you mentioned during the open, Steve. 6 of the next 7 games here at home. They have to improve their home record. They've done well on the road, but they've got to get that home record up.
So we are underway in the second half. And Popeye Jones is fouled down low by P.J. Brown.
It's P.J.'s first foul.
Number 42, P.J. Brown is his first.
And he was banging Popeye pretty well there.
Wizards will be home again Monday night, New Year's Eve game. A 9 o'clock start against the Nets, and then the post-game concert with Sinbad, Chris Whitney. 3 seconds to shoot. He'll have to pop. Fadeaway jumper, can't get it to go. Popeye's there. Short jump hook, no good. Davis the other way, splits the defenders and draws a foul. Called it on Whitney. And Baron Davis has been up and down this court showing no ill effects from a bruised right knee. Take another look.
I saw him briefly after the game in Charlotte, and he was limping and favoring that right knee, but got back up and played in Chicago. And you're right, Steve, made a strong move to the basket there, right around Whitney.
Phil, how can a guy who's such a great shooter, or an exceptional shooter, I don't know about great, be so horrible at the free throw line?
He's worked himself into being a good shooter. Keep in mind, when he came into this league, his first year shot about 22% from three-point range and under 40% from the field. But he's worked at his shooting, and I have no doubt that he'll work on his free throw and improve that too.
Pass a little bit too high from Jordan to Popeye, and the Wizards turn it over. Their 6th turnover of the game. They are one of the top teams in the league at protecting the ball. In fact, they're 2nd in the NBA with just 12.6 turnovers a game. But they've got 6 tonight. Charlotte has 4. Hornets coming off a 16-point loss to Milwaukee last night in Charlotte. Jordan, see if he's still hot. Kicks it out to Davis. Good fake. Hubert for the open jumper. No good. And Campbell pushed Jahidi out of the way, and they got him for it.
That play there was showing you how you can loosen up the defense and get yourself in position for offensive rebounds. They're getting a little bit more movement. Jahidi moving across the middle. The defense is rotating. At the last minute, Eldon realizes he needs to box out Jahidi. Gets called for the foul.
It was a heck of a box out.
Well, it wasn't a box out, really. It was a foul.
It was a felony in some states, I think. Jordan's jumper, no good, and the foul call. Lee Nalen charged with the foul, and Michael with a chance to add to his spectacular first half performance of 34 points.
And right on the forearm there, Nalen trying to stay close and cool off Jordan.
Jordan now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He missed one in the first half. His season high is 44. against the Utah Jazz. He's got 36 currently. Wizards by 7. Their largest lead. Campbell. And fouled. Haven't seen Tractor Trailer yet tonight. He played well.
Played well against Washington, but did play that well last night against the Bucks.
Popeye Jones knocks one down. Popeye is just under 6 points a game, a little better than 7 rebounds in his 9th year for Murray State. Naylor inside, he got fouled, no call.
Thought so?
Oh yeah, somebody hit him on the wrist hard. Jordan from deep, too deep, follows his own shot and lays it off the glass.
That time they really extended the defense, plus trying to deny Jordan's shot. You overextend yourself. You left an easy lane for Jordan to pick up the offensive rebound and get the putback.
38 points for Jordan. 6 rebounds, 3 of them in the quarter. Campbell with ease to the basket, missed a short shot. Wizards by 9. They had a 9-point lead in Charlotte and lost it, and then lost the game. Jordan again, turns, shoots, a little short. Davis pulls up and he misses, and Popeye has it slapped away and then knocked out of bounds by the Wizards.
Some active hands there. Popeye doing all the hard work, pulling down that rebound, but allowing one of the Hornets to strip the ball.
Timeout called with 8:38 to go, third quarter, and the Wizards will take a break and come.
Double your pleasure.
9 seconds to shoot. Baron Davis wide open for the jumper, and he knocks it down. A 3-point field goal.
Last time this team played here, Baron had 6 points at the half and ended up with 32, had 16 in the fourth quarter, so he can pick up that offensive game.
He's 4 of 11 tonight, has 9 points. David Wesley, the other guard, 1 of 7. Jordan for Popeye, short jumper, got it. Well, he's been tough lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, good ball movement, and then the nice pass from Jordan.
You know, he doesn't impress you as a shooter, and they certainly don't rely on his shot, but lately he's been making that 15-footer.
Yeah. But they really need him to help out with that right there, rebounding.
Seven rebounds for Popeye. Wizards swing it, now go to Jahidi inside. Short jumper, no good. Tip up, no good. And a loose ball foul on Lee Naylor.
Well, right now, Charlotte going into the zone, that was something that was effective for them in Charlotte in the second half. And Washington knows that they're going to have to take good looks at their perimeter shots, look to get the ball inside if they can, but certainly when they get those open shots from the outside, put them down.
Michael does not like the zone defense. He feels like it's a kind of a lazy way of playing defense.
Well, Whitney hits the 3, and Washington has really been shooting that well tonight.
Yeah, they had a big game the other game, and they hit 9.
9 of 20, that's right.
And that was a season high for them.
But blown the layup.
Jordan finds Davis. Well, Jahidi was open for a minute as they swing it. Now they find him. Jahidi down low, gets fouled. I'll tell you what, the Wizards have had some success against the zone in getting at least a good look at a basket.
He's one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Charlotte's field goal percentage coming down each trip, now at 34%. Quite a difference, Phil, from the 60% they shot last Wednesday. And another one for Davis. That's his 5th three-pointer. He is 1 away from tying his career high, and Hubert has 17 points.
Well, you don't like zones. That's one way to get him out of a zone. Shoot him out of it.
nice look inside. Whitney comes away with it and pulls it out of there. But not giving many jump balls up tonight, are they?
No, they weren't. He was tied up.
Jordan fade away. Missed it at the buzzer, and Jahidi gets the rebound. Wizards have come to life on the glass, that's for sure. Right inside, score the goal. He's fouled on the play.
And it's in his last 2 3-point attempts.
Michael inside, scoops it up, scoring. He'll go to the line. 40 points for Michael Jordan.
You see Jordan moving to the middle. That's where that zone was open. Has to flip it up with the left hand. Look for those openings to drive through or knife through and receive passes.
And a correction on Hubert Davis. His career high 7 3-pointers, not 6. And Hubert
Shooting percentage there from Jordan.
Davis has 5 3-pointers in the game. Jordan in the quarter, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Davis again, that was short off of Jahidi and out of bounds.
The ball took such a funny shot, bounce off the front of the rim there. Jahidi just couldn't handle it.
Wizards by 19, their largest lead. Davis with nowhere to go. Stolen by Popoff. Jordan. Unbelievable! Putting on a show at the MCI Center. 43 for Jordan. 1 away from his season high. B.J. Brown, the open jumper, he knocks it down. B.J. in his 9th year from Louisiana Tech has 17 points. .130 to play, 3rd quarter. Hubert has to force up a shot and missed it. Nesby.
He had it timed perfectly.
Yeah, and he had the steal, Phil, but he was looking to pass before he got it. He was thinking 2 steps ahead.
He was anticipating that cross-court pass, though, and he was right there to pick it off. You're right.
Davis got it. Hubert Davis in his 10th year from Carolina has 19 points. His season high is 21 in Indiana, and he's 7 of 11 from the floor.
Evidently, Bryce Drew had his foot out of bounds.
Paul Silas won 3 NBA titles, couple with Boston, 1 with Seattle in '79. Played his college ball at Creighton. Jahidi, back to MJ, long jumper, missed that one. Every time he shoots, the fans up off their seats.
Yeah.
Davis into the paint.
That's the kind of excitement that brings to the floor.
Collins screaming, just switch it. Davis guarding Davis. Hanging jumper good. Wow, fortunate he missed it at the buzzer. Jordan continues his amazing play. 45 points tonight, a season high for Michael Jordan. He has been sensational. Jordan and the Wizards have the lead 84-67 after 3. Davis has 5 of the 6 3-pointers. His career high is 7. He did hit for 6 3-pointers this season against Indiana. Jordan with 45 points. Underneath for Haywood. Throws it up, no call. Double team with Jordan, nowhere to go, knocked away, and Tyrone Nesby tries to seal it. 6 seconds to shoot. Stacey Augmon wide open, misses.
Well, that's a player they would rather shoot the perimeter shot. You see Jordan coming off him quite a bit to help out down low, especially.
Wizards have led by as many as 21 at 80-59 with 3:50 left in the third. It's 17 now. MJ pulls up, misses. Campbell pushing Haywood out of the way. Called for a loose ball foul.
Okay, when you turn your back to the ball, don't know where it is, all you can do then is try and box out. That's what he was doing. He was trying to just keep Brendan away from the boards and got caught. He was wide open.
5 personals on Eldon Campbell.
See, he doesn't see the ball, so at this point, he's just pushing Brendan away from the backboard.
Hubert Davis comes out to a nice round of applause. 19 points in the game for Davis, and Tyrone Nesby also comes out of the game, and boy, he has...
Yeah, let's give him some credit. Not only was he hustling all over the place, he had the assignment of trying to slow down Baron Davis.
Jordan lays it off and throws it away. And now it looks like Doug Collins is going to send Hubert Davis back into the game and replace Brendan Haywood, who did a good job on the boards.
Washington's going real small.
Yep.
The 2 small point guards, Jordan and Hubert at the forwards, and Popeye at the center spot.
Davis spins inside, lays it off for PJ, who slams it in, and he gets fouled. And it's Jamal McGlure, not PJ Brown, who gets the slam dunk.
McGlure has been very active this game, and he's been going to the line a lot. Here he's the recipient of a nice pass from Baron Davis. Gets the dunk and gets to the line.
And makes the 3-point play.
7 for 10 from the free throw line.
13 points for Jamal McGlure, second-year star from Kentucky, and the lead is down to 14 from 21. This is a very critical time of the game for the Wizards. Jordan again, a little bit strong. Davis with inside position finds Matt Bullard, who can shoot the 3. Augmon throws one up, gets the roll. And the lead is down to 12. Davis's runner missed it but got pushed, and Hubert will go to the free throw line, where he's only been 6 times this year. Ron Lou. 4 seconds for Jordan. Takes the jumper and misses. And a foul call.
It almost looked like he was waiting to see if Jordan missed that.
By 13 with 7:35 to go. Whitney missed it. Davis all the way, lays it up, missed the shot. Nesby is there. Of course, Jordan's career high in scoring is 69, which he set in a 117-113 win against Cleveland on March of 1990. MJ again lays it in.
I think Stacey would anticipate Jordan pulling up. Jordan never stopped and went right to the basket and got around him.
So he's only 20 points away, Phil, from his career high.
How many?
20.
Yeah, You know, it's hard to imagine 69, 70 points, 80 points, Gervin and Jordan and David Thompson, those guys. David Robinson had a 70-point game, I think. That's a lot of points. Might be a little too easy that time. I did say you stay in front of the guy, but I'd get a hand up and try to distract him on that jumper.
Jordan again, that one's short. Up ahead of the pack, Lee Nailon. Wesley picked off by Nesby.
But Nesby has made several hustle plays today that turned out to be big for his team.
4 points off the bench for Tyrone Nesby. Wizards by 15. They've led by as many as 21. Lou called for the foul, reaches in on Baron Davis. Well, the franchise record for points in a game is 56, set by Earl Monroe on February 13th, 1968, when the franchise was in Baltimore as the Baltimore Bullets. Since moving to Washington in 73, the record for points in a game, 52, by Bernard King on December 29th, 1990 against Denver. Those Washington records began with the 73-74 season.
Baron Davis still struggling from the line. We talked about his free throw shooting, 57% coming in.
Number 24, Hubert Davis.
Ron Lou takes a seat, and Hubert Davis, who's had an outstanding game with 21 points, including 5 3-pointers in the game. He's back in. Davis misses them both, where he has just got a lid on that free throw basket.
Again, he's a player that's going to understand what he has to work on to continue to improve, and he's going to improve in that area.
Shoots 57% coming into this game. That'll go down. Jordan going to the paint. Up off the glass, little strong. Jahadi's there for the follow tip in.
They're really trying to muscle Jahadi and keep him out of the middle, but he's just too strong.
A double-double for Jahadi White. 11 points, 11 rebounds. David Wesley. And Jahadi did a good job to body McGlure out of the way. 4:45 to go as the Wizards look to snap the 2-game losing streak, get back on the winning track. Whitney lost it and got fouled by Wesley.
He was losing possession.
Sure was.
Very rapidly. And I think that Chris realized that he gave some kind of motion like he was shooting the basketball, but at that point, he didn't have control of it.
It worked, because he's going to the line. Chris Whitney, 29 of 33 coming into this game, 88%. And has perfect form, doesn't he, Phil?
Yeah, he really does. You see him get set, his feet, get up on the toes, get the full extension. That ball rotates off the fingertips.
Yeah. Got that nice follow through. Beautiful. Whitney in his 9th year from Clemson. 7th year with the Wizards. Davis free for the jumper. A little strong, and Hubert Davis chases it down. Jordan in the lane, fade away. Unbelievable! 51 points for the greatest. Fans here going berserk for Michael Jordan. You scratch that itch, MJ.
I'll tell you, he's got everybody in this arena with their eyes on him, especially the Hornet defenders. You see 3 defenders on him, can't deny him.
And Michael Jordan has just established a new MCI Center record with 51 points. The old record 49 by the Wizards' nemesis, Antoine Walker. just electrified this crowd.
And they're all staying, too.
Whitney for three. And did he give him 2 or 3? 2-pointer for Whitney. I guess his foot was on the line. Davis drives and stolen by Jordan.
Boy, doing a much better job in the second half, cutting down some of those passing lanes that we saw being delivered so well in the first half by Charlotte.
3 steals in the game for Jordan. Wizards have matched their largest lead of 21. Jordan again. Lays it off underneath for Jahidi. Gets the rebound and is fouled. Everybody raises their level of play around that guy.
And his teammates have been doing that lately, and that's the good side. Jordan there drawing the defenders, dumping it off to Jahidi. Jahidi a little bit too far underneath the basket, but he's able to regain possession and the second time draw the foul.
Since MJ missed his free throw, the Wizards are 17 of 17 from the free throw line.
And Jahidi has made all 4 of his. Boy, he even got you standing up, huh?
Man, I can't believe I'm getting paid for this. Don't tell anybody.
You can give it back.
MJ sure giving it back. Donating his entire $1 million salary this year to the relief effort for the September 11th tragedies. Here tonight, Phil, witnessing something that fans around the country did only 37 times previous, and that's Jordan scoring 50 or more points in a game.
How many times?
37. Wow. So we have been privileged, to say the least, tonight. Tyronn Lue. 2 minutes to play in the game. Score the goal and the foul on Jahidi White.
You don't want to get careless here. You don't want to get careless.
Number 55, Jahidi White, personal.
Timeout. Jordan's done for the night, and what a performance. 51 points in the game, and the Wizards lead it 105 to 85. But he's had a great game. Nesby, good effort.
Yeah, I think you got to point to Nesby's hustle. He came into the game and really turned things around with his hustle plays, loose balls.
Gee, I wonder who our Dodge player of the game might be. The guy draped in cloth, Michael Jordan.
What a game.
Lee Nalon adds a couple.
Still had 7 boards and 4 assists. Not too shabby for a 38, going on 39-year-old guy.
Wizards now 14-0 and leading after 3 quarters of games this year. They did not lead against the Knicks after 3, but wound up winning that game by a point. Lue kicks it out to Nesby and misfires on the pass. 4.5 seconds to go for Doug Collins. He will get his 273rd career win. He spent 3 years in Chicago, where he won 137 games, lost 109, and 3 years in Detroit, where he won 121 and lost 88. But tonight's game belongs to the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. 51 points, and gets his Wizards back on the winning track, 107 to 90.